snows a lot.
Yeah, it's not really.
But at least it's not very windy, so it's not that unpleasant.
Yeah.
Oh, it becomes quite icy.
Live simply like my father. He never has much, been for collies, but I think that his colors are his children. And I wanna live fearlessly, believing nothing could ever hurt me if I just love. If I just love relentlessly. And I don't have an extravagant plan for who I'll be when I'm an older man. But the best adventures follow no maps. Oh, oh, oh. When I was born, a quilt was sewn by the one who held my father before he had grown, before he met my mother.
Can I have 2 decaf latte, please?
We don't have decaf.
Oh, you don't have decaf. Yeah, then just regular. It's fine.
Regular lattes?
Yeah. Thank you. Coming for the other one.
Oh yeah. See? That's quite a generous size, it seems.
Yeah, but it's just his family. Wait here, I'm gonna go get the of course, please.
Hi, you're so cute, you're so precious. So cute. Is he a puppy or is he just...
Let's make and foam or something, right?
Yeah, that's much more fun. Is it gonna be soon? Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, quick, 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 quick. Oh, I'm so hungry. It's so cold.
I can move to hand and half. For brisket for?
Brisket, okay.
And I'll get the boon with the pork chop. Yeah, I forgot Tomoko's birthday again.
Exactly what I wanted. Oh, so hot. Oh, can I get some of your spring rolls?
Yeah.
Looks nice. I cannot use my chopstick. My hands are so frozen. I'll try to do this. I cannot grab it. I have no control in my hand.
왜 미국 고구마는 미국 고구마를
It's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
삶으면
I
warm
warm up my hands. Just too cold.
스팀이 가장 맛있고 튀김이 맛있어. Maybe it's opening at 11 as well. Yeah?
Be okay?
Yeah.
The Cooper here eats.
Cooper.
I see the bookstore. Here we are.
Love is what happens when you do something stupid, try something foolish, somewhat absurd. I saw you trying to catch the next flight out, and everything around became a little bit blurred. The way your hair fell into your face, my oh my, how you took my breath away. And my heart sang sweet melodies, singing, isn't she lovely? Oh, oh, I let you go. Oh, I didn't know at the time that I'd never ever get you off my mind. And I searched high and low, and I hit every road until you showed me, baby. I had missed you right in front of me, and if I had kissed you, maybe I'd have seen that. If I had walked or drove or flew, every map led back to you. I didn't have a clue, but you found me. Yeah. You found me.
Oh, look at that. So cute. Cloud collector.
Put some miles on my heart trying to find you. Keep thinking what I'd do if I had the chance. I know it's crazy just to drop like a hammer, become so enamored just from one glance. I kept looking for the beautiful girl, and I'd still be searching the whole world. But my heart sang sweet melodies from the moment you found me. I had missed you right in front of me, and if I had kissed you, maybe.
$24.99.
Yeah, we rarely go that much.
Yeah, I don't think I ever been here at all.
Is that a bakery?
Yeah, they even have like this tiny table. Those tacos and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
The cactus.
You think there's a dome in the middle?
It's a bit creepy.
What is that? This is kind of nice. Oh yeah, we can get some.
Yeah, some tortillas.
they used to supply a lot of restaurants.
Oh, really? Wow, that's why it's so popular
It's
here.
really good.
Yeah, definitely will try. Thank you.
Oh,
What?
this is mine.
Oh, there's spice level?
Yeah. This one?
Yep.
Yeah, I hope it's okay.
Maybe I'll try this one. Yeah, I'll have a one flan, I think. The regular one. This one. Oh.
Huh?
Can you show me? Oh, you mean like meron pa?
I think it's pineapple something maybe, no?
Is this the right one? Yep,
It's
looks
all the
like
same,
it.
I think, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you order 3 different styles and you can
Yeah,
try.
of course, definitely we're gonna have al pastor and yeah, al pastor and carne enchilada.
Yeah, it's one
1, 2.
one order come at 2 tacos.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Gracias. Okay, let's go. It smells so good. Yeah, good thing it's still pretty warm. Let's see.
I just wonder how spicy that is.
How is it? And I put the guacamole here.
Wait one.
Mmm. Wow.
Very nice.
Can you make it like this? It's really nice. I don't know what makes it different. Mmm. More the better. More the better. Oh shit, how can I put my salsa?
Hold on, I lost already there. Very, very nice. Obviously, I'm not so good at eating.
The extra chili.
Oh, you ate it with only one. Me, I ate it with a double.
It's okay.
I don't know if I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or you have an extra to clean up after the leftover. Oh yeah, close that, right? And this just throw,
I'm
right?
gonna keep this extra sauce also.
Oh yeah, I need to throw the garbage. This the shrimp.
Here's the flan, and your bread.
I assumed it was sweet.
This is not sweet bread?
No, I don't know.
Oh, this
I mean, it looks like
just
sweet.
Get this crumbs here?
But it's maybe not so sweet. Maybe just a.
Very smells very buttery.
Yeah. Hold on. How can you taste something like that?
No, it's nice. It really
No, no,
reminds
it's
me of
sweet,
a
yeah.
meron pa.
It's so sweet. Yeah.
Let me try the flan.
Does flan go with tacos? Very nice.
Oh, very nice. Wow. Oh, it's very thick.
Okay, let me try that.
Oh, but we don't have the caramel sauce, right?
No,
Oh,
no more.
This is what you need.
More just wait with the
Make it
sauce.
salty. Good nutrition. No way. That much?
3 of that.
It's gonna be so yummy.
Balance everywhere. I think that's the
How much sugar would you need?
silent of it. It's a bit stupid enough now. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna add a little bit of.
Is it unsalted or already
It's
salted?
not salty.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. It has to be very flat, otherwise it will. You cannot mix it.
I'm
already?
gonna have to do quick.
Okay, I'm gonna step back.
Careful. I think it's gonna be very crystalline.
Pen.
Oh la la,
It's
no.
just too old.
Okay, not good.
It's okay.
No, it's not good. I can't use that as a... No, it's completely crystal everywhere. The heating.
I think pen is very old, that's why.
I don't think it's the problem, it's the pen. I think the problem is the...
I don't
Oh
know.
la la, crystal everywhere.
Two eggs for how many crabs?
About 10, 12 crabs.
Secret recipe from your grandma? Really? Rum? Interesting. Is this the one we bought in France? It's so new. Yeah, actually we use only once a year. Every February.
Somewhere in there.
You can melt the butter first?
Yeah.
That much butter.
It's not so much, it's very small.
That much sugar? Butter not enough?
Yeah, butter is for some flavor on this.
Just 1 spoon?
Supposed to be 2, but let's see.
2 spoons of rum?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, it's very thick.
Yeah, it looks like texture of pancake.
Yeah, it's too thick, I think.
I'm gonna send this video to mommy.
Well, but maybe we can
Oh, looks nice.
still do okay.
Oh, looks very clean.
Oh, yeah, so too early. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
The first batch is always like that. You got the nice color over there. Oh, looks nice. Somehow it looks like tortilla.
It is kind of a tortilla, right?
Sweet tortilla. Oh, the first batch is ready.
Ah,
Wait, might be not
okay, if
ready.
you're going away, you need to give me another dish. For...
Okay, I'm gonna give it that. The camera is still pretty warm though. So,
Can you try a bite without the caramel as well? So you
Oh.
can feel how it is, no?
okay.
That's up to you, but
It's good for me.
like if it's not too floury or...
It's just good. Oh, I can slightly taste the rum, not rum. I'm so much into computer now.
Yeah, but that's the problem, is like in some places it's still not so cool.
Just hold it like randomly.
Can I try it too?
No.
Can I try?
Excelente.
Wanna
Maybe you
try?
try this part.
I
No
did.
caramel. No, you want it to taste.
Caramel as well?
Yeah. I know, but this is the best part in
You
the
just
center.
want one bite? Okay. Yeah, they are not very consistent. They are like too...
Ooh, so generous. Huh?
Thanks. Yeah.
good.